All right, everybody. What's up, everybody? Todd and I are here to introduce something groundbreaking to you. It's called the Chat with the Artist of Data Science. So it's your virtual mentor in the dynamic field of data science. So let's dive right in and I'm going to tell you what it is all about. So, what is the problem that we are trying to solve? Well, look, for data scientists trying to get to the next level of their career, or just trying to get to the top, or just trying to get over the projects that they're working on, or the hurdles of dealing with stakeholders and non-technical people and all that. There's so much wisdom out there that talks about how to deal with that issue. But the challenge is that this invaluable knowledge and wisdom is often scattered. It's often locked away in immeasurable pages of articles, ephemeral discussions on social media, and hours of podcast episodes that people simply don't have the time to sit through. So I just want to take you back a little bit to where the journey begins. It begins with the Artist of Data Science podcast. So this is a podcast that's ranked in the top 2% globally. It's got over 300 episodes, and over 300 episodes, we connected audiences with data science practitioners, thought leaders, and even philosophers. And it's kind of a intellectual powerhouse, if you will. And it was hosted by yours truly. But the real magic happened in our community driven data science happy hours. So, in these 104 sessions, the wisdom shared was so profound it could literally seed $1 billion consulting agency. Yes, a billion with a B. But you know, all of that wisdom remained trapped, kind of unutilized because it was in audio form, it was in transcript form. Um, it's literally feels like sitting on a gold mine without a pickaxe. So we need a way to unlock this treasure trove and make it accessible. And so the solution here is Chat with the Artist of Data Science, your on-demand virtual mentor in data science. So whether you prefer bite-sized advice in tweet threads or in-depth insights through a blog post, our AI-driven platform is going to curate the best wisdom from these 104 happy hour sessions that are personalized for you. So it's not just another chatbot or frequently asked questions page. This is like having immediate access to a roundtable of the industry's brightest minds right at your fingertips. It's wisdom democratized, it's mentorship revolutionized. You can think of this as the Command K for the Artist of Data Science podcast. You're creating connections or links between different pieces of content, ideas, or episodes. At your fingertips, you have the potential to take any piece of the happy hour episodes or any podcast episode and easily connect it to other relevant episodes so that you get a rich, clear, integrated experience for fans. But what I'm talking to you about is really just a story of one podcaster, myself, with one podcast, speaking to one audience and one niche. Demand Sage estimates that there's some 5 million podcasts out there, and each of these podcasts has its own catalog, its own niche, and its own audience. And each of these podcasts are hosted on platforms like Fireside, Riverside, Buzzsprout, just to name a few. And these platforms have their own treasure trove of wisdom waiting to be unlocked. So now imagine a world where every host allows you to Command K their podcast to link ideas and create connections across the episodes or even across hosts and different platforms. So we're not talking about a digital mentor for data science. That's not the only thing we're talking about. We're talking about a digital library of Alexandria for the modern age, and the potential is staggering. So right now, we're going to have Todd walk you through a demo of what we got. Todd, take it away.
Thanks, Harpreet. Everybody see that the screen here, the
Yep.
Artist of Data Science. All right, first, it's an honor definitely to be working with a legend like Harpreet. So the podcast here, what we did is there's transcripts that you can get from this podcast, and so what we did is we pulled in some of the transcripts for this from here, so you can get the transcript downloaded from here, and we pulled it into our application. and then we can either generate a Twitter thread, or a tweet thread, I guess it is, or a blog. And so this is kind of like what it looks like. But let me do a refresh here, and I'll, for the demo purpose, I'll do Twitter.
Let's do a Twitter thread on how to gain buy-in for your data science initiative and see what comes up.
All right, here's yeah. Well, so it's based on the content that we put in there. So right now it just supports that. Here's the Twitter thread. Your idea is cool too. It's not quite yes yet in there. So then you can see the conversation that were happening, and then within that you can see it pulls out the hashtags of things that are important. And so you can go in and like if you're looking at ethics, it's going to attract different people to this thread through different hashtags down through. And so at this point, that's the demo. So you could do like blogs and other content as well. But you're probably wondering some of the how this, working behind the scenes a little bit. So let me just jump into for the technical audience. Basically, we're like we said, pulling in the transcripts as the documents in this case, and going through and making them into usable chunks for the LLM, and then we can then ask the questions or have it generate the correct blog or tweets or whatever. I mean that's what we can do today, but we can do more in the future, of course. And then to break down just a little bit farther in terms of like this is the auto retrieval and it's breaking down to nodes. Here we have this basically from llama index type style retriever that will take the summaries and break it up into the different categories and things that we would want to be able to control K to connect things together. So that's the demo and the taste of the technical side. Turn it back over to Harpreet if you have any final comments to take us home.
Yeah, we're talking about podcasts right now, but really, this system that we've developed here can work for any platform where there are transcripts present. It can work on Udemy, Udacity, Maven, Teachable, any LinkedIn Learning, even any platform where there is a course or transcripts associated with it. You can Command K your way to finding answers and finding the right knowledge that you're looking for. And that's it. That concludes this presentation. Let's open it up for questions.